Can you give, for people who are watching this who want to get involved in making original content, or maybe they want to try to figure out how to get an idea they have for a TV show going or something like that, but maybe they might not necessarily have the relationships, the resources, whatever it is, what would be some advice you would give them?
Don't stop. I mean, to think about, like, everybody can do all of this literally from their phone. That's even one of the reasons why I'm excited about launching a Daily Canon, because it's like, it's literally from your phone if need be. Like, the fact you can make millions of dollars from your phone, so there's no more excuses. Back in the day, I used to have to shoot pilots and rent cameras and all of that stuff to get my ideas out. Now you can do the same level of content from your phone. Like if you listen to DC Young Fly's story, man, he was talking about he didn't even have a phone. He had to steal somebody's phone to make the content to, now dude's a millionaire and a household name. So it's like, there are no excuses. You could do it from the trap. You could do it from your projects. You could do it.
The homie Watts Homie Quan, he's like, dude, I do everything on my phone. Everything you see is edited on my iPhone. Yep. These are the 2 apps I use. There's no excuse.
Shout out to Watts Homie Quan. That was somebody, I saw his movement and we gave him an opportunity on Wildin' Out. So it's like, there's no excuses out there.
Talk about the new radio show.
Daily Canon, man. It's a new platform.
It's on AMP?
Yeah. So,
which is owned by Amazon?
It's owned by Amazon. So we over there cooking. But it's like, it's beauty. It's reinventing radio and kind of bringing social media and podcasting all into the same form. So it's dope, because in the same way, like I remember when Twitter first popped off. I remember when TikTok was Musically, I was in there, and like I feel like the same buzz is going on now with these ideas of like community. And we've seen it pop with Clubhouse, but I feel like AMP is even taking it to another level, because now you're allowed to have your own show and your own content and your own brand.
Right.
And they're empowering you like through the system of Amazon. So, it's no more talking at people, it's talking with people. So everybody can have a show, everybody can have listeners. So that's how we rocking, Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
So you're doing that Monday through Friday, 6 to 9 live?
Live.
What the fuck? And this is with Abby.
Yeah, she's gonna be on there too. So
shout out to Abby.
DJ Abby De La Rosa.
She playing music?
Yeah.
Oh, so she's playing music, you're hosting.
Yeah. And she's part of the show too, but
you gotta have her talk with that raspy voice.
Yeah. Nah, she's but she runs she's the musical director as well. So she's getting it in.
Yeah, shout out to Abby. For people who don't know, you're two of your kids?
3 of my kids.
3. Oh, she had twins.
Yeah.
Yeah, she been on radio for a long time.
Yeah.
Started with Young California.
She was a star before the Canon.
Yeah, it's not like you were like, yo, let me put my baby mama on.
Yeah. Nah, she's a master in this space. If anything, I need her more than she needs me in this space.
So that's 6 to 9, Wildin' Out. Then the new show with Kevin Hart, where you're pretty much, it's kind of like filling a space that has been vacated for a very long time, because back in the day we had Punk'd.
Yeah, before that, Candid Camera, celebrity bloopers and practical jokes and all that stuff. But now we just did it. Everybody knows me and Kevin. Like, ever since we got money, we started playing pranks on each other.
Right.
And that's what rich friends do to each other. So we wanted to be like, yo, we should turn this into a TV show and let the world in on it. Because we were doing it through social media already, but now it's a #1 show on E!
Yo, you mentioned you being rich. You have all the money. You don't leave no money for nobody else.
Now I'm at the stage of my life where I'm trying to get everybody else. It's lonely at the top, baby. Like, I want my friends to be rich too. So that's always been the concept. Yeah. So now I'm at the stage. I don't care about making money no more.
Listen, I want some financial
friends and family
financial literacy advice from Nick Cannon.
Yes.
Give me a few gems. Listen,
have lots of babies. And instead of giving them the money, create trust in their name. So by the time they're 18 years old, they're CEOs of their own company, and it could be whatever the company they want to be, and you finance it. So now you birthed a business.
And also, isn't there some sort of like account that you can put a certain amount of money in for each kid? That's
Coogan account.
It's a tax write-off every year?
Well, don't fuck with the IRS. We ain't trying to get no tax write-offs. I give all my money to where it's supposed to be.
You pay taxes?
Yeah, absolutely. But
you're too rich to be paying taxes.
No, but see what it is, you got to understand, you got to have your tax money make money. But we'll get into that in another conversation. But I give the government everything they ask for.
Your tax money make money?
Yes.
So
you again, I give the government everything they ask for.
I'm just really.
I get audited like
Nick, I'm starting
constantly.
to listen. Nick, I'm starting to do pretty good right now. So
Yeah.
I'm really just need some advice not to pay
No,
this fucking.
I mean, honestly, that's don't ever play with the IRS.
oh, I'm not trying to.
No,
I'm just
saying
looking
that's
for the rich
best
guy
advice.
loopholes.
No, fuck that.
Okay.
Because that's where they go. You see the biggest gangsters in the world, what they in prison for?
Tax evasion.
Exactly. So
Shit. Shout out to Wesley Snipes.
do not play like give them the money that they asked for, but learn how to get your money and operate and give them everything that they need. But there's ways to actually, if you're a wise businessman, if you got good business managers.
There's stuff in the tax code you could take advantage of.
Yeah, but see, like I make, and not to get into it, like I make so much money that like all of that concept of or tax write-offs, that's only for when you're in a certain level. When you make more, when you pay more in taxes than most people make in a lifetime.
You always hear how like Jeff Bezos doesn't pay taxes.
But that's
Trump
actually
doesn't pay taxes.
that's not what they. So what they're saying is there's infrastructure set up. I'll give you a perfect example. Like, and this is probably gonna get a little too deep. But when you get into like the world of like lobbyists and in the world of like even nonprofits in that sense, so where there's levels you can give an abundant amount of money to things that you really care about.
And
that's
you'd rather do that than give it to the IRS.
Yeah, or you still,
and that's legal.
Yeah, it's you can have charitable or philanthropic efforts where you can give hundreds of millions of dollars away to education, to child care, to
and you would rather do that than give it to
yeah,
the
because
government.
and you're saying
And that's not illegal.
You're saying, hey, government, let me do what you're doing.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's almost like you would rather spend your tax money on stuff that you care about.
Exactly.
So what lobbyists is Nick Cannon paying? What are we lobbying for, Nick?
Well, see, that's where,
I feel like nobody knows where you are on the political spectrum.
And that's how
you
it should be.
You are fucking apolitical.
Yeah, that's how it should be.
You're Nick Cannon. You're like an enigma, bro.
Yeah, I was like, I'll let them live how they want to live.